What's good with you, YouTube? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, and back to living their lives. If you like some of this content, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's talk about it. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry I came on late. I didn't mean to do that. I was kind of busy doing something. I was kind of busy doing something, but I'm here now, and we're gonna talk about this whole break. Did Barry Bonds cost himself on World Series championships? All right, let's go back. Let's go back some time. Back in 1990, when Barry Bonds became a free agent, he was the hottest free agent around because he was probably one of the top 5 baseball players in his time. Yeah, they should be Ted top cops, but you know the reason for that right now. The media has a grudge against those guys because they felt like they didn't kick the media's ass too much, and they also felt like they cheated the game of baseball. Even though Barry Bonds never failed a drug test, so did Roger Clemens. So in their mind, they feel like they broke the cardinal rule in baseball, even though these media people, even though PED wasn't legal at that time. So what rules did they really break? So they're being hypocrites, and so they being hypocrites and keeping Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Mark McGrath out the Hall of Fame. Even though Barry Bonds is the all-time home run leader, Mark McGrath is Roger Maris's home run record, and Clemens is probably one of the best pitchers of his time. Yeah, after the 1994 strike, um, fans like fans had to come back to baseball, and the thing that brought fans back to baseball was the home run ball. And but I want to talk about Barry Bonds real quick. All right, like I said, back in '93, Barry Bonds was probably one of the best free agents around. It came down to San Francisco or the Yankees in '93. He chose San Francisco. He chose. Yeah, he chose to go to San Francisco. Reason he went there because he said, I grew up there. My dad and my uncle played there. His dad no, his godfather played there. His godfather was Willie Mays. His dad was, hold up, dad. I forgot what his dad's name was. Yeah, Bobby Bonds. I don't know why. I don't know why that might slip in my mind right now. Um, well, that's the reason why he went to San Fran instead of going to the Yankees. Even though if he went to the Yankees, he would probably won at least 4 of the 5 World Series rings. Because you remember, the Yankees went on World Series run from '96 all the way up to 2000s, and they also won one in 2009. And the reason why Barry Bonds didn't play, had to retire after the 2009 season, because his body was so run down, he could only be a DH at that time, and he couldn't play left field no more. He was gonna sign with the Oakland A's, but that that deal did not go through. So imagine if Barry Bonds would have played for the Yankees all those years, he would have probably in his career at the DAs and probably would have been able, probably would have led up to hit over 800 home runs. Because think about this, short. If you ever seen been to Yankee Stadium and know the surroundings how it is, they do have a short porch to left field. And the way Barry Bonds was how great of a hitter he was, he probably would have averaged at least 45 to 50 home runs at playing in that short porch playing in Yankee Stadium. Cause remember when you watch those San Francisco Giants games, Barry Bonds used to hit those baseballs in the water almost every single time he got hold of one. Now, imagine if Barry Bonds would have played for the Yankee team, was signed with the Yankee back when he became a free agent in the '93 season. Well, his first year will probably been the '94 season, the shortened season. He probably would have been hitting in the middle of the lineup with Don Mattingly, Danny Cartable, and that when did Paul O'Neill get there? Was it the '95 season? And if I remember right, Jeter didn't make his debut with the Yankees till like around '96. So it makes you kind of wonder if Barry Bonds chose um I think that was still the same year. Hold up. Hey, hold up. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Now, did Barry Bonds make the right choice choosing to go home instead of getting no rings with the Yankees? Because if what if he would have got those rings, will he be in the Hall of Fame right now? Would it be all this whole controversy around Barry Bonds right now if he would have got those rings with the Yankees? And you remember all these media people and the fans that hated Barry Bonds was glad that he never won the World Series, never got one. Yeah, he played in one of the World Series where they were playing the Anaheim Angels, what they should have won because Barry Bonds had a great playoff series had a great playoff series against the Anaheim Angels, but they came up a little bit short because the umpires basically robbed them in the game 6. And that damn rally monkey they had they had going on at that time with the Anaheim Angels with those sticks that was clapping, 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 clapping. Oh man, that was nerve wracking that year. Yeah, Ted. Yeah, but in his whole career, he only played in one World Series. One. Where if he would have played with the Yankees, he would probably get to play in like who knows how many World Series with them. And plus, you forget Darryl Strawberry and Justin Fielder played with the Yankees when they were kind of still in their prime too. Can you imagine over that order with Strawberry, Fielder, and Bonds? Imagine in the middle of that order with Barry Bonds, Wade Boggs, and Don Mattingly. I understand Barry Bonds wanted to go home to San Francisco. Exactly. How could you pitch around that lineup? Think about it. You trying to pitch around Barry Bonds. You talking about Don Mattingly, um, Paul O'Neill, Chester Fielder, and Darryl Strawberry numbers going up. You talking about those players' numbers going up because you trying to pitch around Barry Bonds. And in that lineup, Barry Bonds easily would have had a season where he averaged at least 130 to 145 RBIs. That would have been like murderer's row back in the 1920s and 30s. And you don't forget about Tino Martinez. Tino Martinez was a dangerous hitter too. That would have been unfair advantage for the next almost 15 years. Think about if Ruth. Think about what Ruth Gerd did in that lineup, where they had seasons where they was hitting like 30 home runs, 30 to 40 home runs, 100 and 85 RBIs, 190, 165 RBIs. Imagine what numbers Bonds would have had those times. You forget about David Cone too. David Cone was a bad motherfucker too. And plus, the question you gotta ask: if Barry Bonds stays the same size as he was when he played in Pittsburgh with the Yankees, what he does he get don't get if he don't go in the weight room and get bulked up like he did. Yeah, maybe you talking about Clemens, Pettit. You talking about those guys getting 300 wins in their career? I think Barry Bonds would have won a couple of triple crowns with the Yankees. I think he would have led the lead in batting average, RBIs, and home runs. Also believe he would have led. Everybody forget Barry Bonds was a great base stealer too. Who knows how many bases he would swipe with the Yankees? Like plus you talking about the time Knobloch was there. You have Jeter and Knobloch hitting 1-2, getting on base, and you have Barry Bonds probably hitting third. Cause ain't no guarantee he would, cause cause he always hit third in the batting order. Yeah, you're probably right on that. But I understand why he went back. He went to San Francisco. Like he did go home because he did grow up in San Fran. He went to old games, saw his daddy and saw his daddy and his godfather play those games. And Barry felt and I think Barry did had a chance to leave San Fran. He didn't leave because those fans was, even though he's going through that whole controversy, those fans still supported him no matter what. It's just when he was on the road and you had those other fans who was holding those signs up and basically calling him a cheat, steroid user, throwing needles on the field. And you got these media people talking shit to him. He felt like those fans were loyal to him. He kept, even though when he became a free agent again, he signed another contract to stay with the I look at it like this too. These media people got to do everything they can to try to get a story. So they're gonna do something. They're gonna do hateful things to try to piss some certain players off because that's what they do. Like think about the media hate Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant just right now. All right, let me break this down. You try to you media people try to put these players to leave their current situation and go to another team. And when they do that, you go back at these guys talking about they ain't shit, they ain't nothing. That's the weakest move ever made. But you were putting them to go over there to make it happen. How you gonna turn back and go against them now? Because remember, Stephen A. Smith and ESPN were trying to convince Giannis to go to the Golden State Warriors. The minute he don't do that, then he talking about he ain't gonna win nothing in Milwaukee. He's not gonna do this in Milwaukee. They doing the same to Bradley Beal right now. They thought him resigning with the Washington Wizards was the biggest mistake of his career. They think he cares more about money than he does about winning championships now. True Viking. So let me get this right. So if these players don't kick y'all butt or do whatever y'all say, y'all just gonna try to criticize them and basically come at them for not doing what you want them to do. Because I thought it's their decision about where they want to play and who they choose to play with. And since when are you in trouble and now you want to force players to kick your butt because you don't like their tone? Can make that make sense to me? Make that make sense because that don't seem right to you. Like you want these players to like. I got nothing. I got a high nothing but the high respect for Barry Bonds. I think we all know that reason. Ted Cox, Barry Bonds. They always gonna pick the white man's side over the black man's side. What? Shoot. I think the reason they love Griffey more they love Griffey because he was the kid. He was like the playful kid. He never got in trouble. Never made no noise. Never tried to bite off a media member's head. Like his dad was part of the Bed Red Machine. Like he was a lovable guy. People loved Ken Griffey Sr. So like it's funny to me the two best baseball players at that time never won World Series ring. Like Griffey never played in one. Like Griffey had his opportunity too, but he chose not to play with the Yankees too. Cause he said the Yankees did his dad wrong when he played there. So he was feeling some type of way. I don't blame Griffey for that, for feeling that way too. If a team did my dad wrong, I wouldn't want to play for them either. So the but you can say he robbed. He would probably won. He probably would have broke the home run record in '94 too. Cause y'all seem to forget. Albert Bell was on pace to break the Roger Maris home run record in '94 because the strike was over with, and the Indians was one of the best teams in the league at that time. with Ramirez, called by Erica, Albert Bell, Roger McDowell, Kenny Lofton. So, like, if you look at that era 1990 baseball, there was a lot of African American players who was probably considered the best players in the league at the time. Cause in the day game, you don't got those two. You only got what one black man right now who's like a real big baseball star. He played for the Dodgers. Cause how many African American brothers in the league right now is making noise? Like really like top 10, top 5. Like right. Can you remember the last time a black man actually won the MVP in baseball? A black man. Aaron Judge is a white man. Ted. Hold up. Full black. Ted. Full black. Half black. Don't. We need full black men, not half black brothers. I'm talking about full black men. Like, oh shoot, I forgot to put. And he's married, also married to a white woman too. Like the problem to me is that we like the thing we in our communities we in our communities we don't got enough little league teams for these for the black people who love baseball and want to see their kids play baseball. Do you think that's fair? How long is it gonna be for the foreign to take over the baseball game where you don't got no Americans in it? because they already don't like the fact that us black people, all the records that have been broken, like the stolen base record, the home run record, was broken by. They don't like the fact that the stolen base record and the home run record were broken by black people. And I still believe one day the Joe DiMaggio hitting streak record will be broken by a player. But the way baseball is now, when it comes to shifting, pitching, some of the things that they used to do back in the day, they ain't gonna do it now today. Like, I hate the shift because it gives them good hitters. They don't give the hit guys who don't hit up to 300 a chance to get hits. Be honest with you, true Viking. The only time I watch softball is around Olympic time, because basically we dominate this sport. Yeah, you're right. You may be right about it. Right about that, Ted. Because the way they take care of these pitchers, they don't want them to pitch like back to back games every day. Like they take like at least almost 2 weeks off before they pitch again. And the way hitting is now, it's hard to win, or it's hard to get these 20-game winners now. Like the most wins you get in a season now is up to like 14, 15 to 17 wins. Like I remember when you get like 20-game winner on almost every year. It's hard to get. And plus, you got and plus now there's a lot of cheating in the game because when a runner's on second, he's stealing the catcher signs to basically help his guy get a hit, or they using dirty tactics just to get hit now. Look at the Houston Astros. They had cheat just to win that World Series back in 2017. Like the rules of all these pro games are a joke now. Like, you ain't allowed to play defense in the NBA because you got a movement, a move. You can like you ain't allowed to touch the quarterback now in the pocket. He can throw for like 400, 500 yards almost every game now. And plus receivers can like run free because if you try to touch them, they're gonna throw a flag for pass interference. Actually, that's Mario Aver's save record. But I was talking about Brady Bonds, man. Like, look, man, like I understand. We all understand. You wanted to go home to San Fran because you grew up there and you enjoy watching baseball games there. But is it worth that people still talk about you to this day? Not never won a World Series, not totally respecting you. Yeah, you got 7 MVPs. Just imagine if you would have got like, I think if you would have played with the Yankees, you would probably got at least 9 or 10 MVPs. Now, if you would have got 10 MVPs, people were saying he was the best baseball player of all time. And plus, I think the Yankees would have sent your career all the way up to like 2011. Because if I remember, hey Ted, check on what year did Barry Bonds retire from baseball? Was it 2007 or 2009? And how old was he at that time? He was 43 years old. Wow. So basically, he would have probably played with the Yankees all the way up to what, 45, 46? Because Franco played, I think, all the way up to 47 years old. His playing career. No, and people don't forget Barry Bonds kept his body in good shape at that time. Even though people saying he was using PEDs, he was still in good shape.
I'll get the next one. You're jam packed.
Julio Franco played for a long time too. Don't forget about that. Think about it. Barry Bonds would have played like if Barry Bonds would have played for the Yankees, would probably played all the way up to 2010 or 11 because he would have been playing the DH. He would have been the DH for the Yankees. Well, when you're playing baseball, well, long as you keep your body in shape and long as you keep your body in shape and but Jamie Moore was a pitcher. Long as you can get a fastball up to like I say 87 or 90, you can probably stay in baseball a long time. So he was a pitcher. Long you not there's a reason why certain guys can't play third base for their whole career. They all end up being moved to DH or first base. Or if you play been playing outfield, or if you play the outfield. Now Ricky Henderson, he stayed in shape. At 45 years old, he was still kind of fast for his age. He wasn't fast like he was when he was younger, but at 45, he can still move. Think about it. His legs were like tree trunks. If you like when he was in his prime, like nobody didn't want to mess with Rick Henderson, or basically never wanted to pitch him. Like he was a threat because when he got on that base, you already knew he was gonna steal second, he was gonna steal third, maybe even steal home. He was a real life Willie Mays Hayes in baseball. There's a reason why he's an all-time stolen base leader. So, and plus, if you it probably will help the bad brother get a whole lot of home runs and base hits because when Ricky Henderson was on base, you had to worry about him stealing a base and getting in scoring position. It's hard to focus on the bad brothers when you got to worry about Ricky Henderson. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I was hoping I was gonna make a little bit of cash, man, because I really need to make some cash in the next 2 weeks. But I want to thank Ted Constant True Writing for coming by. Let your friends and your family know about my channel, cause I'm probably I'm going on live these next 2 weeks and probably every hour on the hour because I'm trying to make some cash. So I want to say thank y'all for coming by, hearing me out, listening to what I gotta say, and I'll get at y'all later. I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.